Hey there, YouTube! What's going on? This is a D&D post, which is why it's on this channel. And it's not me talking about some old games and some of the antics that some of my players had gone on my old games. This is a question I was asked. A friend on Blog TV asked me in Skype. I think it was Teutonic Vodka in Blog TV, but I'm kind of fuzzy on the memories right now. But Teutonic Vodka, I think, asked me, quote, I want a devil to become my lover. But charm spells last a day, and I'm not sure if it would love me if I cast Ritual of Enslavement on it. My DM is not quite sure how to go about this. Is it possible to convince a devil to love me? So the basic question here is actually not can I get a devil to love me, but is a devil capable of love? Well, D&D, etc. have a lot of wiggle room when it comes to specific things in the universe that you can be playing D&D in. So this is more a moral question of a universe with a pretty objective morality. Is love a good thing that only good creatures or creatures capable of good can achieve? Or is it something that all creatures, no matter whether they're always good or always evil or somewhere in between, can achieve? As a DM, I would say two things. The first is to really make sure that you want to make a devil love you. It is a very RP heavy thing to do, and you don't have to do it. If you think that it's too much bother, too much work to try and figure the rules out, then don't worry about it. Just go on and kill stuff. That's not a bad thing to decide that it's too weird, too complicated, the rules aren't specific enough, and avoid something. You can do that. That's fine. In D&D, it's like not real life where you actually have real consequences for your actions. So if you decide that it's just too much of a bother to find out if a devil can actually love, then just kill the devil and go on having adventures. The second thing is this. If you want to do this, you need to work very closely with your DM. And this is also me talking to your DM here a little bit. Your DM is there for you. He or she is there to make your role-playing journey enjoyable. That is the purpose of being a DM. It's not to try to kill the players. It's not to make the dungeon as puzzling as possible or as hard as possible. No, the purpose of a DM is to make everybody else have fun. And if that means that there's no fighting and it's like in a role-playing love fest, then so be it. That's the group. It DMing is a very, very fun thing to do if you do it right. And doing it right means that your players have fun. They're challenged. Quite often they are challenged, but rule number one, have fun. If they're challenged and not having fun, then they're going to stop playing with you. But if they're having fun, but they're not challenged, they'll probably keep playing with you, but you just need to work on your challenge a little bit. Anyway, if you decide that you want to make a devil love you, then your DM should come up with a ruling. Not a rule, but a ruling. The DM is the Supreme Court, and he is looking at the Constitution of the D&D or the Pathfinder or the whatever manual and saying, is it possible for a devil to love? And the DM should come up with a ruling. Yes, it is possible for a completely evil creature to love. Or, no, evil creatures cannot feel love. The second decision is the easiest way, and some would say that it's the cop-out way. I would, again, not say it's the cop-out way, even though it is the easiest way. It could be that your DM wants that to be the kind of world you live in, where love is something that is a good thing. A good thing, like not like good yay thing, but a good as in good versus evil thing. And if that's what your DM decides, that's what your DM decides. But if you and your DM decide that, yes, evil creatures can love, then there you go. You can now start wooing your devil. Devils can fall in love. Hurrah! This is, by the way, the option I would go with, mostly because it's the more interesting option. Now, barring some kind of alignment conversion requirement, that means that love is something felt by evil creatures, which means that to make a devil love you, you should probably be lawful, evil, and powerful. So Find out what your particular devil mistress likes and give that to her. Does she like baby sacrifices? Bring her some newborns. Does she have a collection of heads? Bring her some prime head specimens. Now, the problem you'll run into is that evil creatures usually don't want to take the time out of their busy schedules to have a relationship. They're having too much fun raping and pillaging or making deals for mortals' eternal souls or what have you. So, what you need to do is let your affection be known, but don't be pushy. If you're pushy, all you're going to get is pushback. Let her know that, yes, you love her, and you want her to love you back. And by the way, here's a painting I made using a medium of paladin testicles for your lady friend or whatever, and then give her some room. She has some stuff to think about. Now, don't let her forget about you, and also don't fall into the trap of becoming her sugar daddy. If all you do is give her dead babies, then she's not really going to, love you. She's just going to use the fact that you're giving her dead babies, and it'll be fine with her. You need to woo her. Instead of just giving her dead babies, invite her on a date to go kill some babies. And remember, in spite of all your work, if it doesn't work out, then you need to let her go. Otherwise, she will probably kill you and keep your soul as her plaything, and that would not be any fun for you. Now, yeah, I hope you find this advice useful, and I hope that you share this with your DM. It'll give you guys something to think about, something to plot about, something to figure out in your gaming world, because it could be different from gaming world to gaming world as well. Anyway, hope you found this advice useful. YouTube, if you have any questions about role-playing or D&D or Pathfinder or whatever that Google just isn't being helpful for you in answering, then let me know. I'm here to help. YouTube, take it easy.